Since 2023, when President Bola Ahmed Tinubu was inaugurated as the president of Nigeria, he made some harsh decisions, and those decisions are the reason for the current hardship in the country. Now we have one of the world institutions talking about the World Bank saying that the Nigerian government need to stay in its course, and by so doing, Nigerians need to be patient with Bola Ahmed Tinubu for the next 8 years, as well as another 8 years of another administration with the same policy for them to have economic transformation. Let's take a listen.
But implementing such a far-reaching reform is impossible without solid political commitment from the top. The price of PMS has quintupled since the subsidy cuts, imposing terrible hardship across the breadth of Nigerian society. The central bank has had to hike its policy rate by a huge 850 basis points, that's almost 9 percentage points, in the last 9 months to boost confidence in the naira and anchor inflationary expectations. But the central bank financing of fiscal deficits has finally ended. And Governor Cardoso has been putting Nigeria, or be helping to put Nigeria on the right course, on the correct course. But this is only the beginning. Nigeria will need to stay the course for at least another 10 to 15 years to transform its economy. So I don't know if you're agreeing with me or if you're disagreeing with me. If it does that, it will transform its economy and it will become an engine of growth in sub-Saharan Africa, and it will help to transform sub-Saharan Africa. It's very difficult to do these things, but the rewards are massive. So this is the lesson from the last 40 years, as well as the experience of countries such as India, such as Poland, such as Korea.
This is just a total endorsement of the current administration policy. Of course, do you expect them not to? Were they not the one that even advised the government to devalue the currency of Nigeria? Were they not the one that advised the government to remove fuel subsidy? Most of the policies that you see in Nigeria as of today have been advised by either IMF, World Bank. They do give the advice. And you don't expect an institution that will benefit either short-term or long-term not to support a particular government that take a decision for them to be able to benefit from inside. But the truth of the matter is that the Indian, the Poland, and some of those countries mentioned by the vice president of World Bank, was this how they suffered? But must you even suffer in the first place for you to get into an economic freedom and prosperity? Oh, hell no. A country that is export dependent, you remove the fuel subsidy, you float your naira, you remove forex is not available, and he's even saying that our forex exchange rate is performing better. To which of the country? I don't really get. He even acknowledge the fact that our currency is 1,700 to $1. And you say it's performing currently well? Oh no. Nigerians, it's over to you. This is the man that most of you voted for in 2023 general election. And what will be the way forward here? You see, you must not devalue the currency, even if you have to. The removal of fuel subsidy cannot come alongside with that. And even if you have to, then you have to do this thing in phases. What are the plans or the mechanism that you put on ground for you to do that? And the worst part of it is that it's not the removal of the fuel subsidy that is a problem. The problem is, what are they using the money to do? What are they using it for? Nothing. You see them buying private jets. You see them buying SUV worth hundreds of thousands of dollar and all of that. Why Nigerians are suffering? Look at them building a library that they will not even use at the National Assembly, saying they are even building a park worth 6 million naira, a big billion naira. When you look at all of this, you begin to ask this question: how did we get to this point? It is because Nigerians were not ready for progress as of 2023, and that was the reason why this happened. APC has been taking Nigeria backwards since they took over power in 2015. From a GDP of over 500 billion to now less than whatever. What do you make of all of this? Let's have this conversation at the comment section. Remember that politicians don't really care about you, but their personal interests. So tread with caution while defending them or any political party. Thank you for watching.